Hello and welcome back to the Geek on My Sleeve channel. I was assisting someone in setting up their OBS and they're on a laptop, ran into a funky problem where we couldn't utilize display capture and took a bit of research. I found a way or a workaround to get it to work and I thought, hey, sounds like a great video. Let's go ahead and make it. So we're going to jump into the desktop view here. All right, so I guess quick little why you're running into the problem. Typically, a laptop has a CPU, GPU, which is your central processing unit that doubles as a graphics processing unit. And then if you have a dedicated graphics card, your laptop will go between the two. So depending on the processor load, it will switch between them. And that's why OBS can't find it because it can only communicate with one of them. So what we're going to do is we're going to take OBS and we're going to dedicate it to either. One may work for you, the other one may not. I would advise testing both, but here we go. First thing you're going to do is click your Windows and then type graphic settings. Open that up. You're going to go to Browse for desktop applications. You're going to find your OBS. I guess we'll go through the process of finding it. It's always if you did the regular install, it's always in the same spot. So local C, program files, then OBS Studio. If I can spell OBS Studio, bin 64, and then there we go. So we'll go ahead and click the application. Now that it's in here, we're going to go to options. And so if you're an Intel or if you're an AMD, that is your CPU, GPU. And then if you have a Radeon or whatever AMD's graphics card is, or Nvidia's graphics card, typically if you have a dedicated graphics card, I would advise utilizing that one. But sometimes for internal displays or like your laptop display, it would be better to do the integrated one. And that's just because, yeah, it is going to be on all the time. So it normally throttles it down and switches to it. Um, and then once you decide which one you're going to do, go ahead and hit save. I'm not going to because I'm recording at the moment, so don't want to mess it up. And then once you have that all said and done, just opposite click anywhere on your desktop. And for me, I have the Nvidia control panel. Go ahead and bring that guy up. And then you'll go to Manage 3D Settings. You'll go to Program Settings. You'll find your OBS, and yet again, I found it recently. You're going to click Add, and then if you can't find it again, now, sorry, I don't have an actual representation of this, but on the laptop, it will say pretty much the same thing. Do you want to dedicate it to the internal one or the external, or sorry, not external, or the dedicated? Whichever one you pick, set it for both of them. And then you're going to open up your OBS and you're going to delete your display capture. I'm going to remove this one. This one's not active at the moment, but then you would remove it. Going to ask if you're sure, and then you're going to add in a new one and then name it whatever you want. And then here's where your little preview window is going to tell you if it's working or not, because you should be able to swap between them. And if that worked, great. If it's still not working, make sure you restart OBS and then try again. If it still doesn't work after that, swap to the other processor, to the other GPU. So if you tried your internal and it didn't work, go back through both your graphics settings and your graphics card or your dedicated graphics card settings and swap it to the other. And same thing, restart your OBS and try again. Hope this helped you out.